Space Shuttle, and all the excitement as we count down to Millennium Midnight.
John F. Kennedy Jr., Gene Siskel, Joe DiMaggio. We look back at the celebrities we've lost over the past year. The people who have touched our lives. The powerful memories that will last forever.
You sons of bitches, you know how I feel.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Here is the top Hollywood news for Thursday, December 30th, 1999. Hi, everyone. Mary Hart is off tonight. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Bob Goen, and by now you have heard the news. A man apparently obsessed with the Beatles broke into George Harrison's heavily secured mansion and stabbed the musician. We have two in-depth reports tonight, starting with the latest details from London.
There was a stab wound to his chest.
Early in the morning, police say 33-year-old Michael Abram broke into George Harrison's suburban London mansion and attacked the former Beatle and his wife Olivia with a knife.
The weapon used to stab Mr. Harrison was a fairly short knife, about a 7-inch blade, 6-inch blade, but extremely sharp.
George Harrison has spent a fortune guarding and protecting this house. He has razor wire surrounding the perimeter walls. There's a high-tech security system. There's closed-circuit television cameras, and yet still, somehow, this man managed to evade all of that and get access to the man that he obviously held a grudge against.
It was 19 years ago this month that John Lennon was murdered by obsessed fan Mark David Chapman. And today, the world was shocked by the news of yet another Beatle attacked by what police believe could be a deranged fan.
We just hope that this doesn't start a whole trend of things.
It's just a shame that people have to go after, talented people like that.
Sir George Martin produced the Beatles records and today found Harrison's attack eerily similar to that of Lennon.
John was just unbearable what happened to him. And it's inconceivable that it could ever happen again. It's absolutely dreadful that anybody should be subjected to this kind of thing.
In 1989, Paul McCartney told E.T. that John's death severely shook him up.
You see things go crazy. You see Kennedy get shot. You see John get shot. You see all these horrible things that happen in the world. And, you get you very frightened.
Today, Paul was very shocked and concerned when he heard about Harrison's attack and released this statement, quote, "Thank God that both George and Olivia are all right. I send them all my love." Speaking for himself and his wife, Ringo Starr said today, quote, "Both Barbara and I are deeply shocked that this incident has occurred. We send George and Olivia all our love and wish George a speedy recovery."
It was a single wound in the front of his chest, and it penetrated deep enough to go through the wall of the chest, but no deeper than that.
Harrison's wife was also injured when the two apparently struggled with their assailant.
Mrs. Harrison had some superficial injuries, and she'd seen Mr. Harrison's bedside during the night.
Michael Abram, the man who is suspected of the stabbing, is from Liverpool, the Beatles' hometown, and is said to also have been injured in the struggle with the former Beatle. Police believe he may have carefully planned the attack. Abram has been described as being obsessed with the Beatles, and a neighbor said he was shocked by the stabbing.
But he was always a jolly chap and didn't seem to want to hurt anybody, but I'm very surprised, that he's gone and done a thing like this.
A spokesman for Royal Berkshire Hospital, where Harrison was brought at 5 in the morning, says his spirits were good.
I was discussing with him about 10 minutes ago, and cracking jokes and wanting everyone to know he's feeling better, and expressing gratitude for the concern that's been shown by everyone.
Sadly, it's a tragic example of the price of fame.
George was known as the quiet one, and following the worldwide fame of the Beatles, he made only rare public appearances. But as we found out from talking to him through the years, George never stopped making music.
What was it like to be a Beatle? Well, who knows? I mean, what's it like not to be one?
He may not have been as prolific a writer as Lennon or McCartney, but George Harrison's contribution to the Beatles was equally significant.
George was a vital part of the Beatles. I mean, John and Paul were the main creators of the songs, but George wasn't very far behind.
I started to write because when the other two were writing, I thought, well, if they can do it, I can.
He was dubbed the Quiet Beatle because he chose to be, but George was perhaps the best liked of the bunch within the group.
In a way, he was the heart of the Beatles within the Beatles.
After the Beatles' breakup in 1970, Harrison, who had introduced the group to Eastern philosophy and music, began his solo career.
I wasn't just Little George. I want to know who am I and where have I come from and where am I going?
By the late 70s, Harrison started to branch out into other artistic ventures, including film producer. In such movies as Monty Python's Life of Brian and Time Bandits, Harrison found an outlet for his wicked sense of humor. In the 80s, Harrison found a renewed love for performing, thanks to the traveling Wilburys.
Some person can't think of anything. There's another through there to, who can,
It was a perfect thing for Harrison because he never really wanted the position as frontman.
In more recent years, George has kept a decidedly low profile. He was seen at a memorial service for Linda McCartney, and a bout with throat cancer put him back in the spotlight for a time. Until this morning, he has tried to enjoy a quiet life, spending hours tending to his garden. He remains reflective, as always.
We have a limited period of time in a body on this planet, and really we should be using that time to figure out who am I, where am I coming from, and where am I going.
While the Harrisons are requesting privacy, George has been moved to a hospital that specializes in chest wounds. We'll continue to follow this story and keep you up to date.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Linda Tripp's new look. We have her plastic surgery details, plus Monica Lewinsky's finished weight loss commercial. We're first to show you Monica sharing her personal pictures from before she took off 31 pounds. Carson Daly in Times Square. Steven Spielberg's Millennium Movie. Our Y2K exclusives as the stars count down to New Year's Eve. The David Cassidy Movie. We're behind the scenes as the Partridge Family heartthrob brings his own story to TV.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Do you remember your class schedule?
Yes, Dad.
And your laptop?
I remember.
To help you prepare for your child's future, this week and throughout next year, McDonald's Ronald Scholars Program is giving away up to $1.6 million. Especially marked Happy Meal toys could contain a $25,000 scholarship.
Dad? I did forget one thing.
What?
The GMC Convoy 2000 is here. Trucks with capabilities that will change the way you look at the road. Professional-grade pickups, SUVs, and family vans. Designed better than they need to be. Like the 2000 GMC Sierra Extended Cab with the most powerful standard V8 in its class. Get up to $1,587 average finance savings with 3.9% APR on select 2000 Sierra models. GMC. Do one thing, do it well.
It's coming. That day when a winter cold spell could spell trouble. When it does, rely on KOIN 6 News for the latest forecast, traffic updates, and instant school closure. The people of KOIN 6 News, because people make the difference.
The biggest New Year's celebration ever is almost here, and with it comes the biggest New Year's resolution, presenting Jenny Craig's new Millennium Resolution. This is your last week to get 4 weeks of Jenny Craig for just $29 plus the cost of food. Let Jenny's delicious cuisine and one-on-one consulting help you get there now. Call 1-800-99-JENNY. That's 1-800-99-JENNY. But hurry, an offer like this only comes around once every 1,000 years.
Deuce Bigelow is a hit. It's the funniest movie of the season.
You have a way of satisfying a woman that would stick in a normal man. Dear God.
Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Rated R. Now playing.
Hi, I'm Shirley Hancock. This is the time of year to enjoy with our friends and family. The people at KOIN TV want to wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season. Remember, don't drink and drive. We want you to celebrate 2000 with us.
The New Year's Day sale at Bassett Furniture Direct. Good things do come to those who wait. But don't wait any longer, because now is the best time to buy at Sears. For 3 days only, all home appliances, all home audio and video equipment, and all computers are on sale. Guaranteed.
For example, save $111 on this Kenmore refrigerator. It doesn't get any better than the best time to buy at Sears. The good life at a great price, guaranteed.
News! My honey barbecue wings are back. Got a new sandwich, too.
Now get your KFC Honey Barbecue two ways. Wings or in the new Honey Barbecue sandwich. Each just $1.99.
There's never been a better time to buy glasses. Because now at Binion's, you can get any pair of glasses in the store free. Just buy one pair of glasses and get any second pair of equal or lesser value free. Even thousands of name brands. So hurry in to Binion's.
Okay, the stage is set for Y2K and the biggest parties in history. And from Steven Spielberg in Washington to Carson Daly in Times Square, we are backstage for the wild New Year's Eve countdown.
Happy New Year, folks. How are you? Welcome to New York. Nice to see you.
MTV's Carson Daly gave E.T. a tour of the Music Channel's Uptown studio on Times Square, site of Friday night's two large New Year's Eve parties.
Yeah, this is where the bulk of the performances will be taking place. We have 8 of the hottest musical acts performing.
The 8-hour live broadcast will include performances by 98 Degrees, Christina Aguilera, No Doubt, and Sean Puffy Combs, who is free on bail after being arrested Monday morning for possession of a stolen firearm.
He'll be here. And he's excited. He's in a great mood. He sound checked today. He sounds great. And in his words, the show must go on.
Millions of fans will look on from Times Square, and Carson is confident that MTV's Bash is one of the hottest and safest tickets in town.
I'm not really nervous for anything. They've made us feel pretty secure. And there's going to be so many famous people in this building that rest assured security will not be an issue.
Security is equally tight in our nation's capital, where Steven Spielberg is lending his creative genius to America's Millennium, a CBS special to be broadcast live from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial.
I'm not concerned because I trust the people in Washington, D.C. as we should trust the people in New York City and Times Square, that they know what they're doing and they know how to, keep a very large city secure.
The special will unveil Spielberg's new 18-minute short film, The Unfinished Journey. But the director admits he had a very different idea for the celebration when he was first approached by President and Mrs. Clinton.
I said, well, I don't know, I was scratching my head. So maybe this space shuttle can fly over and... Actually, Tom Hanks had this idea. A space shuttle could fly over and drop something out of it that would light up the sky like a rainbow, which was actually doable.
The film focuses on important American historical events during the past 100 years. But Stephen won't be among the estimated 100,000 people watching on the mall. The filmmaker is ringing in the millennium quietly with wife Kate Capshaw and their 7 children. The 3-hour special, hosted by Will Smith, will feature performances by Stomp, Trisha Yearwood, and Don McLean, who is busy today rehearsing his 1971 classic, American Pie. Oh, you gotta love Don McLean, and we'll have more from him a little bit later. Also, Pat Boone says that he's taking sensible precautions for Y2K. The singer reportedly has removed most of his cash from the bank, built up a stockpile of food, and even purchased portable toilets.
Next on Entertainment Tonight.
David Cassidy's TV movie, from Susan Day to his fight over money. We have the truth behind his Partridge Family fame. Our Monica Lewinsky Diet Center commercial exclusive. What her ad has meant for Jenny Craig's stock price. And wait till you see what Linda Tripp looks like after plastic surgery.
That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
I'll be right back with your new low Geico rate. Great. I can save you over $250.
Every week, 10,000 drivers switch their car insurance to Geico. We take all the necessary precautions. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Busy day. What?
Lancome creates Resurface, the first wrinkle corrector with nano capsules of retinol. Powerful, with wrinkle-smoothing benefits for up to 16 hours. Gentle. Use every day or night. In 2 weeks, surface wrinkles begin to retreat. In 4 weeks, new skin surfaces. Resurface from Lancome Paris. Receive a free sample of Resurface now at Meyer & Frank.
Individually, they are standouts in their respective classes. Collectively, they paint a portrait of daring and innovation. Qualities that result in a totally unique truck like Dodge Ram, the longest-lasting line of full-size pickups in America. Right now, you can get a $500 cash allowance or low 1.9% APR financing on select models. If you're ready to move in a different direction, get to the Dodge year-end event today.
Own a copy of Coin TV's Oregon by Air. Choose from 4 spectacular programs for only $16.95 each. Or pay $44.95 and get the complete set. To order, call 1-800-421-4276 or log on to coin.com.
Toy Story 2 is the most fun you'll have at the movies this year. Get ready for never-before-seen Toy Story 2 Outtake. It's now funnier than ever. It'll help here, please. Toy Story 2 Outtakes now playing in theaters. Rated G.
Jump. No! Out the window.
Critics are calling Bicentennial Man a wonderful holiday movie. Robin Williams is brilliant.
Do you have any friends?
Only Wolfie. That is the extent of his skill. Bicentennial Man, a Chris Columbus film rated PG now playing.
Celebrate the new year at Lamps Plus. Save 10 to 50% on hundreds of items now during the Lamps Plus January sale and clearance, our biggest sale event of the year.
This weekend on E.T.
I was an intravenous cocaine junkie for a long time.
The dark side of one day at a time and a drug addiction that nearly destroyed the show.
I would just spend the day working, snorting.
Valerie Bertinelli, from Sweet 16 to Rock and Roll Life.
You wouldn't be normal if you didn't have fights, but we're still together.
That's this weekend on E.T.
David Cassidy became a heartthrob on the Partridge Family, but behind the scenes, there were problems. Now David tells his side of the story in a new film for TV.
I think I love you.
David Cassidy made $600 a week for his role as Keith Partridge. Now the dramatic true story of the teen star is played out in a new TV movie. Andrew Kavovit plays the lead role of the pop icon who had a quick rise and fall from success.
And what about photos?
What are you looking for?
Nude. In May of '72, David posed semi-nude for the cover of Rolling Stone. It created a huge public backlash for his clean reputation. But Cassidy remembers everything else he did was instantly turned to profit, including a seashell necklace he chose to wear on TV.
Oh, thanks. Some puka shells. I found them on the beach.
They didn't consult with me about any of it. They owned my name and my likeness. And they made $500 million.
Out of that $500 million, David says he only received $15,000. David served as executive producer of the NBC TV movie The David Cassidy Story. He also re-recorded 14 songs for the project, which also touches on the romance that took place between himself and Susan Day.
Are you aware that he has a huge crush on you?
But the real focus is on the tumultuous relationship between David and his father Jack, played by Malcolm McDowell.
I'm more famous than you are, and I'm everything you always wanted to be, and you hate it.
When I became his equal, and when I stood up and said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing what I want to do. It just was like, it hit the fan.
Look for the David Cassidy Story 1 week from Sunday on NBC. That's the same day the People's Choice Awards air on CBS. And E.T. has learned that Don Johnson and Keith Marin will be hosts.
Because of the tragic deaths of John Kennedy Jr. and his wife Carolyn, and the loss of such legends as George C. Scott and Joe DiMaggio, 1999 will not just be remembered for ushering in a new century, but also for the people to whom we have said goodbye.
I'd really like you to raise a glass to Joe DiMaggio for showing us the way.
You sons of bitches, you know how I feel.
get me.
Just when you thought it was safe to make a bad movie, I'm back. Somewhere when you least expect it, someone steps up to you and says, "Smile, you're on Candid Camera."
Nothing to worry. No. Are you very happy? Yes, sure, good.
Up and away is the hiding down the dale.
Oh, their lives touched us in so many different ways. Luckily, we have the memories that will last forever.
We sure do, Bob. And we will be right back with the world premiere of Monica Lewinsky's new commercial. Which NBC personality almost took a job as a tree trimmer before getting hired for the Today Show? Is it Matt Lauer, Katie Couric, or Al Roker? Your answer's next in the ET Birthday.
Closed captioning provided by
1-800-CONTACT. Exact same contact lenses delivered to your door for less than you're paying now. Call 1-800-CONTACT. We deliver. You save.
Good things do come to those who wait. But don't wait any longer, because now is the best time to buy at Sears. For 3 days only, all home appliances, all home audio and video equipment, and all computers are on sale. Guaranteed. For example, save $111 on this Kenmore refrigerator. It doesn't get any better than the best time to buy at Sears. The good life at a great price, guaranteed.
This holiday season,
This is Stuart.
Well,
excitement, adventure,
You must be Stuart.
actually, I must be going.
and laughter have never been this little. Stuart Little.
You rub your tummy. How'd you like to rub it from the inside, mouse boy?
Rated PG. Now playing in theaters everywhere. Individually, they are standouts in their respective classes. Collectively, they paint a portrait of daring and innovation. Characteristics that produce groundbreaking vehicles like Dodge Caravan. Right now, you can get a cash allowance of $12.50 on the most innovative, most imitated, most trusted, and best-selling minivan ever. If you're ready to move in a different direction, get to the Dodge year-end event today.
With caller ID, you can see who's calling before you answer.
Mikey. Yeah, I'm watching the game. This is trouble.
Order now and get a free caller ID box and free activation.
Yeah. Later.
I know. Caller ID from US West. One more reason life's better here.
Try extra strength Bear Gel Caps they can give you prescription strength relief without a prescription. Bare gel caps, powerful pain relief, and so much more.
From Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather, it's no interest, no payment, no down payment for 1 year at Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather.
Having an E.T.-style star birthday today, Tracy Ullman turns 40. Which NBC personality almost took a job as a tree trimmer before getting hired for the Today Show?
That's Matt Lauer. He's 42. Cheryl Lee Ralph is 44. Monkey Davy Jones is 54. And another monkey, Michael Nesmith, is 57.
The news of Monica Lewinsky's Jenny Craig commercial helped the price of the company's stock double in value. Now only Entertainment Tonight can show it to you.
I've tried every diet in the world.
The commercial is part of a $7 million campaign for Jenny Craig. The 26-year-old media sensation shares painful scenes of her before the diet and letting out her too tight clothes.
If it was eat only grapefruits, I tried it. Magic diet pills, I tried it.
Lewinsky, who at 5'6" has weighed over 200 pounds, raves about the diet, which she started this summer.
I've lost 31 pounds.
Shot in Los Angeles this month, the spot was filmed as an ad-libbed interview with an off-camera producer asking Monica questions.
I'm not there yet, but I can still appreciate and be grateful and proud of my success so far.
Monica's ad begins airing this Sunday.
I feel fantastic.
By the way, it wasn't Monica who called Jenny Craig. It was the company who made the offer. Meanwhile, the woman who exposed Lewinsky's affair with the president has a radical new look, and you won't believe the picture. Here's the world-famous before, now the startling after. Linda Tripp has had a facelift, and the National Enquirer is unveiling the results. According to the paper, Monica Lewinsky's 50-year-old former phone friend had a facial peel, bags under her eyes removed, her nose resculpted, fat taken from underneath her chin and neck, plus liposuction.
Something like this could very easily cost upwards of $30,000.
The divorced mother of two has reportedly also shed some 40 pounds. Tripp's Millennium Makeover could be in preparation for her upcoming wiretapping trial. I'm in shock.
That's not the same
No,
woman,
it isn't.
is it?
And that's it for us
Amazing.
tonight.
Yeah, but as promised, we leave you with more from Don McLean and his American Pie. Enjoy.
So long, everybody.
You haven't seen the future until you see the next 48 hours. The daring new medicine that could save Amy's life. Can they make people as smart as machines? And what if Mike Wallace has finally met his match?
You're tiring me out, Mary. Knock it off.
Andy Rooney has a blast from the past. And the CBS Galaxy of Stars gazes into the future. On the brink of a new millennium. 48 hours at a special time tonight.
Individually, they are standouts in their respective classes. Collectively, they paint a portrait of daring and innovation, attributes that are etched into the singular style of Dodge Intrepid. Right now, you can get all the benefits of Intrepid's cab-forward design and enjoy a $1,000 cash allowance. If you're ready to move in a different direction, get to the Dodge year-end event today.
There's nothing like your Northwest McDonald's. We've always been the place to go to enjoy a moment together. And a place you can always count on for incredible deals. Like Tuesday, our new day of outrageous value. Introducing 6-piece chicken McNuggets for only 89 cents. 6 crispy golden nuggets, only 89 cents every Tuesday. There's nothing like McDonald's. It's where you go for food, for fun, for memories. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Hi there. Did you know you can buy a new F-Series pickup right now from the Big Ford store, Vancouver Ford, for only $99 down and Maybe there's a better way. Take your pick from over 100 F-Series pickups, starting at just $99 down and only $99 a month.
Well, what are you waiting for? Vancouver Ford.
An attempted raid tonight will show you a sketch of the suspect at 11.
Time to get real. It's Real TV. Watch the biker botch it on the bump and get thrown for a flip. 1 second it was there. The next, the boat is in a million pieces.
As I was videotaping, I said, no, this can't be Rusty.
It's a chase with a surprising outcome because the suspect gets away. Plus, the protesters who say they were tortured by police. And Real TV's Kristen Eichel with the story of the doomed chopper. This is Real TV for Thursday, December 30th, 1999. Today's top story, the World Supercross Finals at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Champion biker Jason Upshaw, in black, is in a desperate race for the top spot. He's in second place right now and easily completes this spectacular 90-foot jump. But in an instant, the teenage biker loses control
Jason in trouble!
and takes one of the worst spills we've ever seen here on Real TV.
The way around, another look at Jason Upshaw.
Incredibly, the 16-year-old has only minor bruises.
Look at this. He's going to be getting back up on his feet.
A few minutes later, he's up, walks to his bike, and gets back in the race. A second camera angle shows Jason goes into his terrifying somersault after his bike lands too hard. In slow-motion replay, you see the bike veering sharply as it hits the track.
As I was going through the air, I thought I had it safe. All of a sudden, my body starts going over forwards into a flip.
It's an amazing spill, and what's even more amazing is that Jason walks away from it. Now, he jokes about his brush with death.
I kid about saying I'm going to do it again, but I'm not going to.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom. High speed, lots of pressure, and one little ripple in the water. It's the combination at a recent boat race that causes one incredible crash. Could anyone survive this? Drag boat racer Rusty Young pushes for a record when his boat hits a wave and explodes into bits.
I was just numb because I couldn't believe this happened. It's such a violent crash.
As I was videotaping, I just couldn't believe it. I said, no, this can't be Rusty. It disintegrated the boat practically, and there was just nothing left. And couldn't believe it happened to my family member. Rusty's wife, Lori, and brother-in-law, David Parker, remember the family man who loved his time on the lake.
As many times as I've watched the video, but I've never seen this shot of it coming in from the front. And it's amazing. I can't believe he survived that.
Rusty's alive and talking first with Real TV. This is the first time he and his wife have seen tape of the crash from this exclusive angle.
Everything was going pretty smooth until next thing I know, it just felt like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer in the left side. It was just a big impact. And just start seeing sky water, and sky water rode a bunch of times.
The boat's safety capsule shoots Rusty out of harm's way, but the boat's motor hits the capsule, cutting a hole in it. Now Rusty is stuck inside the capsule, and it's quickly sinking.
It rolled upside down, and I thought I was going to the bottom and drowning. That's what scared me the most.
Rusty refuses to go down with the capsule. Thoughts of his wife and kids race through his mind. Rusty is determined to get out of this one alive.
Very lucky. I knew when I popped up out of the water, I said, that's it. No more boat racing.
Today, Rusty has sworn off racing boats, and that's the way his family likes it. Rusty is a very close family member, and if I ever lost him, I don't know what I'd do. He's one of a kind. Rusty still takes trips to the lake, but these days, he leaves the boat at home.
If may be one of the most unusual police pursuits ever seen on Real TV. Ohio State Police Lieutenant Chris Zerker's dashboard camera rolls as he pulls over a pickup truck on the interstate.
You drinking any of that beer?
The driver is invited to sit in the lieutenant's car.
They have a seat up front over there.
Things are real friendly. But as it turns out, Dean Iafanaro's license is suspended.
Why is your license suspended? All right?
And it appears he's been drinking.
You ever been arrested for DUI? Never in Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Ohio, Kentucky.
Lieutenant Zerker gives a sobriety test.
By the bumper. I used to get up in a practice. I got hit around the head. Well, I'll do it with you. Look, Mike, I like you, man. Okay. It's all their fault. You're doing a good job. I appreciate that. Agreed. All right, turn around facing again. You relax.
And then the lieutenant goes for his cuff.
Okay. I have to put you under arrest for driving under suspension, okay? Oh, please don't. No, turn around here. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Iafanaro goes for his truck.
Do that. Okay. Don't stop. There you go. Turn around. Turn around, get over here. You're under arrest.
And leaves the law in the dust. It's the beginning of a 40-mile chase. Iafanaro dodges a second trooper who tries to deflate his tires with stop sticks. Then he tosses trash out the window at his pursuers. Then he gets in a running battle with truckers who try to force him off the road. We've seen things like this on Real TV before, but as we've said, this is a highly unusual police chase because the man driving this 30-year-old Chevy pickup truck with state troopers hot on his trail gets away scot-free. It happens off camera when the pickup truck crashes into a median. Iafanaro jumps out and runs into the woods, and that's the last anyone's seen of him. You can still see him on Real TV, but if you see him in real life, give the Cleveland, Ohio State Troopers a call, because they've definitely got some catching up to do with Dean Iafanaro.
The ladies protecting the trees won't leave. Coming up next, the cops resort to drastic measures. Later, it's the first day they try their new video camera. Look what they get on tape. And bumping into a shark.
It's like having a head-on collision with a Mack truck.
We'll be right back.
Giving your kid cold medicine can be rough, but now there's delicious soft chew tablets from Triaminute that dissolve magically in an instant. Easy to give, easy to take soft chews come in 3 delicious formulas for the right relief without the struggle.
Better? Yeah.
For years, people have won millions from Publishers Clearinghouse by mailing an entry. But now there's another way to win. Introducing PCH.com, where one click could win you $21 million Super Bowl Sunday. Enter by mail or online. But whatever you do, enter.
It's coming. That day when a winter cold spell could spell trouble. When it does, rely on Coin 6 News for the latest forecast, traffic updates, and instant school closure. The people of Coin 6 News, because people make the difference.
Mitsubishi 000 to 01 event. Buy one for 0 down. 0 payments. 0 interest until the year 2001. That's right, 000 to 01. Not just 60 or 90 days. The Galant, Star and Driver's #1 ranked family sedan. The Montero Sport, the brand that won the Car Rally 5 times. The totally new Eclipse, the sport coupe ranked by Consumer Digest as the best buy. Mitsubishi 000 to 01 event. No down, no interest, no payments, no kidding until 2001.
How hard, Swami? Siberia is still half an ocean away.
At the base you're drumming, we'll never get there.
Oh, well, thanks.
Oh, can't you run without me drumming?
You'll be keeping the beat with a drink of Red Bull.
Red Bull?
Yeah, the energy drink that revitalizes body and mind. You're all pumped up.
Shows me brains. Forget Siberia. Let's do Bermuda.
Why, genius?
Or even better, let's do Hawaii. It's porn for everybody. Red Bull gives you
Tomorrow morning on The Buzz.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about your New Year's resolutions and your expectations for New Year's Eve. We'll also talk about everything else that's going on in the news. It's all coming up tomorrow morning on The Buzz on Coin.
You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. Police are using a new weapon to break up demonstrations. Cops say it's necessary, but some call it torture. The last time the cops used it, a camera was rolling. Now you can see for yourself. Environmental protesters in Eureka, California pay an unwelcome visit, and it's all caught on tape. The protesters opposed the logging of redwoods in Headwaters Forest, and now they're taking a stand at a state legislator's office. The demonstrators quickly form a circle around a tree stump. They lock their hands together using specially designed steel sleeves to make it difficult for police to separate them. The invasion causes a frenzy. Workers inside the building trigger an alarm. Within minutes, police show up. They bring their camera along to document the tense standoff.
Private property. If you do not leave, you will be arrested for trespassing. Do you understand that? Will you voluntarily leave? Will you unhook and leave?
The protesters refuse to comply.
Okay, if you do not leave, chemical agents will be used. Well, we have to do what we have to do.
Officers explain they're planning to use pepper spray to break up the sit-in. Protesters call it the torture technique.
We have to make a stand that we can't use chemical weapons against the American public as torture technique.
Well, it's not a torture technique. It's the safest way for me to get this problem resolved. Okay, well, you've been warned.
No, please don't use it.
Well, I understand that, but again,
The protesters continue to argue.
you have the option to release it. You felt
The option of not torturing us with chemical weapons.
I'm telling you, you have the option. You fail to do release, I'm going to use chemical agents to try to get you off of
Well, we're
here.
going to fight it in court that it's not a right thing for people to be using chemical weapons on other people.
But it's no use. The officers make good on their threat.
And you have other options.
One by one, the officers apply a Q-tip soaked with pepper spray to the eyelids of protesters.
Are you going to release or not?
I'm not going to release. First try. There's no all right. It's non-violent. That's really slow. You guys feel good about it now? Think about your daughters. Here, on Mountain Heights, with Peter Joyce. All right. Sounds good. No, don't open it. Damn, you guys. Put it out. It's really hot. We're taking this to court, you know. It's not going to look good torturing people, torturing women who are standing up for everybody's rights.
The police let the pepper spray soak in, hoping it will convince the protesters to give up. But from the sound of things, they're determined to be heard. The officers threaten another round of pepper spray.
What we're going to do now is an actual spray. Oh, you have the option of releasing to get the full effect.
Why are you really not?
15 minutes into the protest, 3 girls surrender. But the fourth, Terry Compost, is sticking her ground.
Are you going to release? Yes or no? I want to know now.
Terry takes the spray straight to the face. It's enough to leave her begging for leniency.
We're trying to help her.
Finally, all protesters accounted for. The women are treated with water to soothe their eyes.
Well, and you have to get the stuff off.
And taken away.
We're torturing peaceful protesters with chemical weapons!
the women were charged with vandalism and later sued the Humboldt County Sheriff's Department and the city of Eureka for using pepper spray on them. The women lost that case and appealed the decision.
Believe it or not, the pilot of this chopper survived the crash. Coming up, he and his wife relive the moment.
I was just thankful that the Lord kept him for me a little while.
And walking through the glaciers. If they shift, he could be crushed in an instant in our Real TV Adventurer series. Plus, look at the size of that croc. Don't go anywhere.
We put it all together and save you more at the Room Store.
Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Right now is the absolute lowest prices of the year at the Room Store, and you can save big.
We've got sofas, love seats, bedrooms, bedding, end tables, lamps, recliners, dining tables, dining chairs, cocktail tables, leather, and much more.
The absolute lowest prices of the year at the Room Store ends on Friday.
So hurry right now to the Room Store nearest you.
At the Room Store.
If you didn't get the wireless phone you wanted for Christmas, go to Car Toys now for some of the best wireless deals they've ever had. Now with VoiceStream, get 1,100 minutes a month for just $39.99, including weekend nationwide long distance free. And a digital phone is just a penny. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Car Toys makes wireless phone shopping easy.
Car Toys, a better way to go.
Deuce Bigelow is a hit. It's the funniest movie of the season.
We have a way of satisfying a woman that we sick in, a normal man. Dear God.
Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Rated R. Now playing.
'Twas the season when sales ran amok. Not an auto was selling. Not even a truck. Santa told Bob to move 'em out. Every new and used car and truck at Bob Lanfear's Beaverton Honda will have a low, low sale price tag in the window. Dealer discounts combined with generous trade-in value could save you thousands. It's the season to save.
Just by Bob at Beaverton Honda in downtown Beaverton.
The Ross After Christmas Clearance. Everything you wanted for Christmas but didn't get is now available at huge savings. The Ross After Christmas Clearance on now.
There is a time for action and a time for adventure. That time is now. Toyotathon 2000. Hurry to this blockbuster event for great Toyota values. Your ride to the new millennium is here. Are you ready to go?
Come check out Toyota's all-new full-size Tundra. Just named Motor Trend Magazine's Truck of the Year. Get to Toyotathon 2000. Now playing exclusively at your Toyota dealer.
You're watching Real TV.
Hi, I'm Kristen Eichel. Imagine the excitement of opening up the box that contains your brand new video camera, taking it out and using it for the first time. Now imagine capturing on tape one of the most incredible pieces of real TV we've ever seen in a true life or death drama.
This is one very delicate delivery. A 2,000-pound air conditioner is carried by helicopter to the top of a 25-story apartment building. The chopper pilot can't afford to make a mistake. There is a large crowd of curious people below. The pictures you are seeing are being shot by Sue Coco, who's using a video camera for the first time. She has no idea what she's about to capture on tape.
Turned the load loose, and for some reason, I followed the load down. Watched it just demolish in its carport.
Sue and her neighbors rushed to the crash site, wondering if the pilot survived the impact.
We were all waiting to see what had happened to him. And then the rescue squad got there and helped him out. He saw he was alive.
Miraculously, pilot Ben Morse walked away from the crash with scrapes and bruises. In an exclusive interview with Real TV, Ben says he can't believe he made it out alive.
The first time I saw it happen and saw the aircraft crash, I thought, no one could walk away from that.
During his drama, Ben stayed calm. Even in crisis, he thought about the safety of the crowd gathered below.
I heard a loud noise, and my ground man advised me that I had a tail rotor failure. I turned once, and he told me that everyone was clear underneath me, so I was able to release the load. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to land the aircraft without any crash.
When I saw the videotape, it took very few seconds. I was astounded. I couldn't believe that he lived through that. I was just thankful that the Lord kept him from me a little while longer.
The experience left Ben determined to get back in the saddle. 10 days later, he went to work and finished the job.
I didn't really have any fear of what was happening. Didn't really have time. It seemed to take years when I was in the cockpit, but when you play the tape, it only takes seconds.
The pilot, Ben Morse, was awarded a medal by the mayor of Milwaukee. He certainly did deserve it. His quick action saved lives.
Tomorrow on Real TV, a doomed jet coming in for a landing without wheels.
One of the pilots went back and told the family, say your prayers, do whatever you need to do to make peace with God. That could be the end.
The end is fiery, and you'll see it tomorrow. Still ahead today, another winner in our Real TV home video contest.
Swimming with sharks, crawling under glaciers, and communing with crocs so big they take your breath away. But there's one guy who does it, and you're about to meet him in a special Real TV series on adventuring.
I want to experience life to the full.
There's no doubt Andrew White does that. He's a world-class adventurer who makes first-class Real TV. Today, the brave Aussie and his camera crew are in South Pacific waters researching great white sharks. They even dangled dinner to attract more of a crowd. But Andrew's in a protective cage, so he shouldn't worry. Or should he? Suddenly, this great white wants Andrew for dessert.
It's like having a head-on collision with a Mack truck.
Fortunately, Andrew keeps his head because he's got more adventures to take us on, like this one in Alaska.
We wanted to dive into a glacier. Sounds crazy, I know.
Andrew and his team are here to study the mysterious world of glacial waters. There's no sharks here, but there's something just as scary. These ice mountains are constantly shifting, and glacial lakes can evaporate in a flash.
If it closes up, you're going to be squished and remain in there for a very long time. Boy, wouldn't that be a fine a couple of thousand years from now? Here's this guy.
Now to Andrew's latest dance with death. Welcome to Northern Australia, where Andrew gets up close and personal with crocodiles. He knows that somewhere down here is something few have ever encountered, a 20-foot croc.
I mean, this is a seriously big beast.
Andrew never sees it coming. Andrew's cage accidentally bumps into the enormous animal. But fortunately for our adventurer, the croc is just as startled as he is and takes off. Just look at its astonishing size.
Whoa! My heart just slipped out of my mouth.
Just another day at the office for this gusty globetrotter who wouldn't have it any other way.
I do it because I love the life of adventure.
If you have a tape you think we should see, give us a call toll-free at 1-888-REAL-TV1. Or on the web, you can find us at realtv1.com.
You and Clara have plenty in common, including a nagging cough. The difference? 4 hours ago, Billy took Robitussin DM, while Clara took Vicks 44. With Robitussin DM, you should redose every 4 hours, while feeding Vicks 44 lasts up to 8 hours. So Clara can stay right through her daughter's grand finale. Get up to 4 hours more with Vicks 44.
Own a copy of Coin TV's Oregon by Air. Choose from 4 spectacular programs for only $16.95 each. Or pay $44.95 and get the complete set. To order, call 1-800-421-4276 or log on to coin.com.
Hi there. Did you know you can buy a new F-Series pickup right now from the Big Ford store, Vancouver Ford, for only $99 down and Maybe there's a better way. Take your pick from over 100 F-Series pickups, starting at just $99 down and only $99 a month. Well, what are you waiting for? Vancouver Ford.
Think all chilies taste the same? Take a close look at Stag. Stag chili. See how good it tastes.
You want football? Oh, who's your dad? Every NFL Sunday, Big Daddy Ed Whalen's got your football. The Jeep NFL off-road trip, the most outrageous, spectacular, Ed-worthy plays of the week, sponsored by your local Jeep dealers. NFL Sundays on Coin 6 News at 6 and 11.
Closed captioning sponsored by
Summer, winter, spring, or fall. The weather's always great, so give us a call. 1-800-44-MEXICO for every reason, any season.
Promotional consideration sponsored by
New Aquafresh Flex Tip, the one with an extra yellow tip that helps clean hard-to-get-to places ordinary brushes may miss. Aquafresh Flex Tip adapts for a custom clean.
Introducing America Online new version 5.0. Now it's easier to stay in touch and even easier to get started. AOL new version 5.0. Sign up today.
Well, this week we're making some big announcements. The winners of our Real TV home video contest. Today, first runner-up and the winner of $1,000. Congratulations to Real TV viewer Tom Plonka of Winter Park, Florida. A stacking maneuver goes horribly wrong in Zephyrhills, Florida. Tom's fellow skydiving buddies, Kevin Keenan and Bill Clement, are tangled up. Bill quickly cuts himself loose and deploys his reserve, but Kevin is left wrapped up in Bill's chute, and it's soaking him. Thankfully, a student stacked above Kevin pitches in and helps guide him to a safe landing. Kevin's a winner in the game of life, and Tom wins the cash for sharing this great story of survival. Pretty good, but don't forget, we'll have the $10,000 grand prize winner for you tomorrow. Well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time when once again we get real right here on Real TV.
Coin 6 News. People you know. If you dream of flying, it means you are looking for a new perspective. So get one. Own a copy of Coin TV's spectacular Oregon by Air. Choose from 4 different programs, showcasing the beauty of the state for only $16.95 each. Or pay $44.95 and get the complete set. To order, call 1-800-421-4276. Log on to coin.com or send a check to the address on your screen. Get a new perspective on Oregon by Air. The 99 season started with high expectations for the Beavers and the Ducks and ended with both teams getting bowl bids for the first time in more than 50 years. Tonight at 8, Coin 6 News presents A Season in the Sun. A look back at Oregon State's tough loss in the Oahu Bowl. A preview of Oregon's Sun Bowl battle with Minnesota. Team history, player features, and more. Join Ed Whalen and Mark Hendricks for A Season in the Sun. Tonight at 8 on Coin TV 6.
Getting a new car is a kick, but there are questions. Should I get this option? Can I afford that option? Do I even have an option? Introducing the Civic Value Package Sedan. Complete with a keyless entry system, air conditioning, automatic transmission.
Over the Northwest. Accessorizing the little black dress tomorrow at 9 on AM Northwest.